Hey everybody, it is Monday. Oh, Aiden.
Bye.
He doesn't want to do a video, I guess. Let me see.
Bye bye.
Aiden.
Hi.
So what I was going to say is, we had kind of a hectic morning because Steven starts his new job today. No. Daddy started work today, right? And don't shut it off, I'm trying to say something. So I have a bunch of stuff to do today. I have to go to Target and get a superhero thing and a
that's loud.
a Disney thing because his teachers are doing like a fundraiser, a raffle thing to raise money for the school. And they're all doing like themed baskets, and he has two teachers, so one is doing a Disney basket and one is doing a superhero basket. So I went to Walmart the other day, I couldn't find anything like, there was like no superhero stuff, which sounds so weird. But like, I was just looking for like Spider-Man, Batman, stuff like that. He wants to listen to the radio, so I'll finish this after I take him into school. Okay, so I just came home because I forgot my list again of stuff that I needed. Thankfully his school is right up the street. Shut that off so that it doesn't bug the speakers. I also changed because it's nicer out today than I thought it was. It's already 46 degrees, so hopefully it melts all this snow. Hold on, I'm gonna get out of the driveway. So like I said, I have to go get gas first because I have almost no gas left. And then I've got to go to Target because I got to get those two things for his raffle. Well, we're not even... It's for like a sock hop thing that they're having. And I don't intend on going to it. But they sent home a paper like asking everybody to try and donate something to their kids' teacher's basket so that it would be like a successful raffle and everybody wants each basket. But he has two teachers. He's got his special needs teacher and then like the neurotypical kindergarten teacher. So I'm like, do I get it for both? So I'm just gonna get one for each of them because I don't know. I usually, like, when we do little goodie bags for holidays and stuff, I do it for both classes. So that's another thing I gotta start looking for, is little Easter stuff for goodie bags. Okay, so I stopped at Michael's first because I had to see if they had any more Easter stuff, but they really didn't. I grabbed these two things because they were on clearance. They're little like foam stamps, but I can use them to put designs on bubble bars and stuff, so I grabbed those. I got some of these foam, what are they called? They're just like little foam beads that you put in slime, because that's the kind that we had the other day that we made in the kit that I got. This is one of the ones we did the other day, and Aiden loved the little foam things. Even though we dropped some and they went all over the place. These are a little bit bigger than those, but he'll have fun with that because I got stuff to make more slime. So I got little red pom-poms to stick in it too, just for like texture. I got this stuff that's... It's supposed to be... it's the slime activator, but this one's like totally washable, non-toxic. Because I don't like, if he's gonna like to do this stuff, I don't like the idea of using the friggin' Stay Flow stuff that everybody uses, because that's just like, it's a straight up chemical, and I don't want him playing with that and like having it on his hands and stuff. So I thought this was a good idea. This little bottle was 10 bucks, but considering this is the one that we used that came in the kit, and we still have this much left, and we made a bunch of slime, I figure you don't need that much of it, because this looks watery like that. So I don't know. They had a bigger one that was 20 bucks, but I got this for now. And I got this for Steven to hang in his game room because there was only one left. It's like a bottle opener. It says cold beer served here. It was with all the St. Patrick's Day stuff, so it was 50% off. And that's what I got at Michael's. And then in Target, I got a big old gallon of glue for the slime. They had this in Michael's, but I knew it would be cheaper in Target. The gallon in Michael's was 20 bucks and this one was 13. So some stuff is not cheaper in there. Then I got some foodstuffs. I spent like 20 minutes in the toy aisle looking for stuff. So I ended up with, for Disney, I got a Baymax toy for the Disney basket. And then for superhero, I got a Ninja Turtle because they were on sale. I don't like the style of the new Ninja Turtles, but whatever. I grew up in the, well, I was born in the 80s, but like I remember the 90s, so I remember the 90s Ninja Turtles, but this is like the new one. I don't like their heads, like they're really weird to me, but I got Donatello. Because it didn't have Michelangelo. Michelangelo was my favorite. I was going by what I liked as a kid. And then I just got this, seeing as how he likes slime, and we're trying to find like sensory stuff for him to play with. I got a kinetic sand kit for Aid. I like see videos all the time about this stuff, and I'm excited to play with it, so I think he'll like it. They had all different colors. They didn't have red, which is his favorite, so I got blue. They had purple, they had green, they had pink, but they have like refill bags and stuff for this, so that's good if he likes this. I figured I'd get like the starter set and then we can get refills later. But that's the stuff I got. Now, today is my cleaning day, so I've got to go clean. I gotta clean the kitchen. I have to clean downstairs. Aiden's room is pretty good. I gotta change the sheets later. So I'm probably gonna be doing that crap until I have to go get him from school. But hey guys, so today is Tuesday. I had to think about that for a minute. I made my bath bombs last night, well, some of them for Easter. I had to switch how I wanted to do them because they were originally going to be a bath bomb with the bunny butt soap, these right here, sticking out of it, but as you can see, it didn't lay flat against the mold, so it kind of just got all screwed up, so they didn't end up coming out like that. So what I did was I put the soap inside the bomb with like blue so that it's going to turn your water green, and these are dry now because I made them last night. I'm going to paint them with like colorful dots to kind of look like an egg. They're not egg shaped, but I couldn't find egg molds that were like a good size for a bath bomb. Want to say hi?
Hi.
We are going to school now. Actually, a couple minutes early, so I figured out to turn this on. Yeah, that's what I have to do today, is go get olive oil, like I said before. Had I known I needed some, I would have just grabbed it when I was in Target yesterday. Yeah, but I swear, every day I go out, there's something that I forget that I needed. Or something I didn't realize I needed, and then I have to go out the next day. But other than that, there's really not that much else. Steven's first day at work yesterday went good. He said he didn't mind it. And there's no like heavy lifting, which was nice. He's basically just, I think I explained it. Like, the original job that he had applied for, my eye is doing nothing but watering, and like all my eyeshadow is washing off. Originally, his friend was going to be, because this place is brand new and just opened, his friend was going to be the manager of like the deli department. There's a restaurant depot, so it's like basically a bulk store where people who own restaurants, it's kind of like Sam's Club. For if you own a restaurant, you can go in there and buy giant amounts of meat or bread or cheese, and they sell like equipment there too, like the ovens and all the kitchen equipment for restaurants. But originally his friend was going to be the manager of the deli department and he was going to be the assistant manager. And then I guess the guy that was in the meat department isn't going to work out, so now his friend's going to be the manager of the meat department and he's the assistant manager of that. So basically doing that stuff all day. I was like, please don't come home with like meat blood and stuff all over you because it's just gross. I hate handling raw meat. I think I've said that before. Like, when I cook chicken and anything like that, hamburger, I really don't use hamburger anymore. Like, I'm really not a red meat person, but when I make chicken or pork or anything that's raw, I wear rubber gloves because I can't stand touching it. Not only is it gross because it's got like salmonella and whatever else, but I just don't like touching it when it's raw. And when it's cooked, it's fine. But we're gonna go ahead to school now. And then I gotta get olive oil. I'm sure I'll end up walking out of there with other stuff because I can't ever go to Walmart and only get one thing. He's got his toys for the, what do you call it? The sock hop donation thing that I got yesterday. So we should be all set for today. Are you ready for school? You want to say bye, everybody?
Bye, everybody. I'm going to school.
He hasn't gotten to say that this week yet. I forgot to tell you guys that I got the new, got our new insurance bill in the mail, and it's back to what it was. It's what we were paying before. So I don't know, I think they changed stuff for like the new year because Aiden's insurance is different now. He has different insurance than us, but like they went through a different company. So I think they like, when they did that switch, everything got screwed up because it was like, they sent me that bill saying you have to pay, it was like $700 and something this month in order to keep your health insurance, and I was like, what? Because it was nowhere near that per month before. But then towards the end of February, they sent me a corrected one, and it was just for like double what we usually pay, because I guess because I was already late because I wasn't paying that $700 and something one, so I just had to pay like a double bill. Guys, I got a new frying pan yesterday, and I love it. It has a silicone handle. It's from that brand Tasty, like all the cooking videos you see on Facebook and stuff. But it's like super non-stick. I made dinner in this last night, and it cleaned, like as soon as I put it under the faucet, everything came right out. It's amazing. So I was super excited about this. I got this at Walmart. It was like 17 bucks, I think, but I really needed a new frying pan. And I was like, I'm just going to get a good one that will last me a while, so I'm super excited. And I got this not too long ago, and it looks really pretty with the... Nothing in my kitchen matches other than my pig utensils, so I mean, I wasn't trying to match it to anything, but the purple and teal look pretty together. I'm leaving school right now. Leaving the school. It is nice and sunny today, but it's still freezing. Only 27 degrees out. It's supposed to be 46 by like the time I come to pick Aiden up. That's the high for today. So I wasn't gonna go anywhere, but I think I'm gonna go poke about in Kohl's because Aiden needs new sneakers really badly. He's like had a foot growth spurt the last couple of months, and I usually just get him really cheap sneakers because his feet grow so fast, but like I keep getting them from Target because like I keep finding clearance ones in his size and they just fall apart. I do not recommend sneakers from Target or shoes from Target for kids in general. I've never bought shoes for myself from Target, so I don't know how the adult ones are. I know they're kind of pricey in there for like because I've looked at them before and never bought anything because there was a pair of boots I wanted to get and I was like, I'm not paying that here. But the kids ones, they are made like junk. He has one pair from there that is like, I guess because it's all cloth, it's a better material. But the ones that have that fake suede kind of material, which seems to be most of the boys' sneakers in there, it just flakes right off. And it looks like they've had the sneakers for like over a year, and he's only been wearing them for a few weeks. So I'm gonna check out Kohl's and hope that I can find, and Kohl's is kind of expensive for shoes, but I was looking on their website and they have a bunch of clearance kids shoes right now, so I'm hoping the store does too. If not, then I'll just have to check out online. But so, oops, much to my advantage, they had a whole giant section of kids shoes that were on clearance. So I got Aiden a pair of Fila's for 20 bucks, and that's cheap for those name brand shoes. Oh my gosh, this old lady's gonna hit this. It just looked like she was gonna crash into somebody. Somebody was coming around the other parking spot, and this lady just backed way up. What are you doing? I'm gonna wait until you park so you don't crash into me. Jesus. So I got him a pair of sneakers. I ended up getting myself a pair of sneakers. I just like slip-on ones in the summertime, and I really only have one pair of sneakers right now. I'm not a crazy shoe person. Like, I don't like having a whole bunch of pairs of shoes. I know that's not normal. Girls usually like tons of shoes, but I'm just not that crazy about shoes. I never have been. So I got a pair of Vans because they're all like iridescent, and we'll see how they do, because every pair of Vans I've ever had, the soles of them end up like cracking from like where your foot bends when, if you kneel down or something, bend your foot, they always end up cracking on me. I think it's because they have such thick soles, but I tried them on and they were really comfy. I tried on like 6 pairs of sneakers, and a lot of them were very uncomfortable. So right now I have Skechers, the memory foam ones, and they are so comfy. They just, this pair and the pair I had before this, they were both Skechers memory foam, and they're so friggin' comfortable. I think I'm just used to having that nice thick layer inside my shoes now, so try not to go over a pothole. Anything else I try on is like really uncomfortable. I put these on, they were nice and comfy inside. So I also found Steven another old man hat, because I ruined his, that's like his favorite hat, and I ruined it from, like, I didn't purposely do it, but from washing it too much, I guess. The rim of it, and he's had it for so long, the rim of it just completely fell apart, so we had to throw it away. And I've been trying to find like the same one, because it's a Levi's one, and they had it. At least I think it's the one that he had. So he'll be excited about that. I think that's all. Oh, and I've got one pair of jeans. Didn't want to spend 30 bucks on jeans, but it's the Wallflowers brand from Kohl's, which I really like those because I've had those before. But I wanted a light wash pair, and all they had was dark in my size, so I had to deal with another dark pair of jeans. I like to have like a light and a dark, and right now all I have are dark jeans. Except for, like, I have one pair of skinny jeans that I wear when I have my Uggs on, and those are light. Come on, it's a green light. My lord, people. It says it's 53 degrees outside now, but I think that's because I was parked in the sun. But I am friggin' sweating, so. Hopefully, like, the breeze coming in isn't going to be too loud. I don't know. I shouldn't have to go anywhere. 7. Shouldn't eat much because I did a ton when Steven went with me last week. And then Friday, I was supposed to go last Friday with my friend to the mall, like the bigger mall. That's why Steven took me, because I don't know how to get there. But I know how to get there now, obviously, but she called me that night and canceled because her sister was flying up like unexpectedly. So her sister lives in Florida and she was coming up the next day, so now we're gonna try for this Friday. So that's probably what I'll be doing Friday. That mall's like one of the only ones around here where all the stores are actually open. Most of the stores are still open, so it's nice to go there, and it's 3 floors, so there's actually some stuff to like look at, other than the mall I showed you guys that's near me that is like pathetically sad. My brother wants to go to the one that I told you guys about near my grandma's house that we grew up going to, because it's closing soon in a couple weeks, I think. And he wants to go one last time, so I'm gonna go with him probably Sunday. I want to actually like try to do a video in there, show you guys all, like it was always a small mall, it's only 1 story, like it's just a long 1-story mall, but when it was actually busy and bumping they had a lot of stores. Now it's like, I think there's just a handful of stores that are open in there, that's why they're closing, and it's just like sad, because we always went there when we were little kids, and it was like, oh, it's your birthday, so we get to go there today. I'm tired. I didn't sleep for crap last night. Steven usually goes to bed later than me, so it gives me time to fall asleep. I think I've explained that before. If I fall asleep first, then his snoring doesn't bother me because I'm already knocked out. But he went to bed at the same time as me last night. All the freaking potholes. Because he went to work early today so that he can leave at 4. Because his friend is the boss and he said he could. But I kept getting woken up with his snoring. It took me forever to fall asleep because he was snoring. And then he got up like at the butt crack at dawn and woke me up, and I couldn't fall back asleep. He tried not to wake me up, I know, but I usually sleep like a rock through the night, but once it's those early morning hours, any little noise tends to wake me up. I'm sorry, it's all blurry again. I can't fix it. So I slept crappy last night, which sucks. And poor Aiden, TMI, but he was constipated the past 2 days, and I was worried about it because last night he kept telling me he had to go poop. So I'd go in the bathroom with him and he would just sit there and let out a big fart and then he'd get mad because it wasn't poop. So it was like, oh, like, you know yourself, if you're constipated, it's very uncomfortable. So I was about to go get like the kid's stool softener or laxatives or something today for him, but luckily this morning he pooped and he was full of energy after, so he felt a lot better. So hopefully he has a good day today. Okay, so let me show you real quick. These are Aiden's. They're just black, so they'll go with anything. I was kind of bummed they didn't have red because he loves red shoes, but needs low tops for the summertime. He really likes high top sneakers, I've noticed, but his feet sweat so much even in the winter in them. I'll try these on him when he comes home, but they're a size bigger, so they should fit. Little Fila's. They're nice and light, too. They got, like, that foam bottom. And these are the ones I got. They're so pretty. See them in the sunlight? They're just, like, iridescent. I always see cool shoes like this in kid sizes, and I'm like, why don't they have those in my size? So I got these. I had to get a 9.5. I usually get a 9, but the 9s were really tight. So hopefully they don't make my feet look like boats. And then I just got I was looking in the clearance section and I just got a long sleeve shirt, super soft and comfy. It's a mud, so I know I'll like that. And then this is Steven's old man hat. That's what I always call them. It's like a newsboy cap, right? Is that the correct word for it? But it's an old man hat to me. And then these are the jeans that I got. They look exactly like the pair I already have from Wallflowers, or Wallflower, but I guess they're not all dark because they have like that light kind of bleach look to them, but I like them, and thankfully I got another pair of jeans now, so that's what I got. Hey, do you like your new sneakers?
Yeah?
Let me see. Cool shoes. They he has a tiny bit of room. Like, his feet are growing so fast. I should have just got a 1 instead of a 13. But he likes them, so. Hi. What's today?
It's Thursday.
Today is Thursday. I don't even know what the date is.
Jeez.
Is it the 14th today? 14th or 15th? I don't know. I've lost track of the days this week. It's warmer out today, but it's not sunny. It's very cloudy and looks like it wants to snow or something. Hey.
Cheese smile.
Cheese smile. Hi, everybody. I already recorded some this morning, but we are going to school now. Steven's dad texted him super early this morning and said that he's coming today because one of his childhood friends passed away, so he's gonna go to the wake today. Then Aiden has his ABA therapy tonight when he comes home from school. And that's pretty much it. That's all that's going on. I realized yesterday, last week's vlog, I skipped over a whole section, a whole clip in that apparently when I was editing, and I'm just gonna leave it in because it's funny now, but that whole part where Steven and I were in the car and he said he hurt himself, and I was like, for what sex? And that whole part was supposed to be edited out. So that's embarrassing, but whatever. What was I gonna say? I forgot.
0-0.
I'll probably check in later on or tomorrow. Aiden has his new shoes on today, so do I actually. Which I shouldn't have put them on because there's still snow on the ground. I don't want my feet to get wet, but I realized yesterday that there's a whole bunch of plastic pieces in the Jeep, like the detailing that is like a silvery beige color, and I realized you could get these like replacement ones in any color you want. I don't want to do that yet because if I get pink, Steven will kill me. But like even the grill and everything on the front, you can get pretty much whatever color. That's pretty cool. So it's kind of like our Scion was like that, super customizable and everything, and we wanted to do that, but we never got around to it, and then he wrecked it and we didn't get to do it. I don't know. I figure if I do something like that, I'm gonna have to friggin' someday when we like try to sell this to get another car, I'm gonna have to take it all off because nobody's gonna want like funky colors on the inside. I know I would, but I know that like lowers the value on a lot of cars and stuff. I don't know, I'm just blabbering, but we're gonna go now and I'll talk to you guys later or tomorrow or whenever. You want to say bye-bye?
Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. I go to school.
I knew he was gonna say it. Hi, everybody. Today is Friday. Want to say hi?
Hi, Aiden.
Hi, Aiden. I'm recording this now because I need the GPS. I'm gonna go to that mall with my friend when I leave school. Steven has today off. His schedule isn't set anymore, which is kind of a bummer with this job, because he used to just work Monday through Friday and have the weekends off. But in a way, it's good. They said he'll usually have one weekend day off and 1 day during the week off. So it's good in a way in case he needs to make like a doctor's appointment or something. He doesn't have to like use a sick day or personal day or whatever like he used to have to at the other bless you. He keeps sneezing. He better not be getting another cold. It's like one after another this year. What else was I gonna say? I just totally lost track of what I was talking about.
Wow.
So he's home today, and then he has Sunday off too. That's his other day off.
What?
We have Aiden's his spring parent-teacher conference is next Thursday, so like you gotta figure out if you can get out early that day or something, because they have him closing all week next week, which means that like he doesn't get out until 7:30, I think it is, that they get to leave. I told him this weeks ago before he even got this job, but I guess worst case scenario I can just go by myself. But what else was I gonna say? My eyes still friggin' watering and being annoying. Oh, Steven's dad came yesterday. I think I mentioned that. What is my hair doing today? But he wasn't here very long. Like, he left super early this morning because he had to be at work for 7 o'clock in Vermont. So he didn't get much sleep. But he did say that he had talked to the lawyer again, and because of, I guess originally, because Steven's grandma had scratched off stuff in the will and wrote on the will that would normally make it null and void, which if that happens, it's gonna be terrible, because then they're just gonna like split it between him and his aunts 3 ways, and then we're screwed and we don't get to stay here or like get help getting a house or anything. So I'm hoping that that doesn't happen, but apparently the lawyer said she's trying to go by the original copy that she had. I didn't really hear everything he was saying. He was telling Steven about it, but because what his grandma did was, in her will she had it so that all the great grandkids, like Aiden and his aunt's kids, were gonna get some money, and she didn't think she had enough money because she never knew exactly how much money she had. She had so many different bank accounts, and that's why this whole situation was crazy. And I kept saying they should have taken care of it while she was still in her right mind and everything, and nobody ever like jumped on it and took care of it. She originally had it so that they were all gonna get some money, and she didn't, when she was at the end there kind of losing her mind, she didn't think she had enough, so she like crossed that part out to not give the great grandkids anything, and that's what's screwing everything up. So I guess that's what's going on now, is the lawyer's trying to do that. And then like he said it can take up to a year now because of all this crap, and so we're not gonna know what's going on with this house for a while. And I hate that. You guys know I say all the time I hate not knowing. I'm leaning more and more now towards not moving to Vermont like we originally planned, because I just I don't want to screw Aiden up with school and everything, and like his ABA therapist, she's obviously not going to be in Vermont. I don't know. It's just a pain in the butt right now. And then
Put on 17.
yeah, I'll turn on the music in a sec. We gotta go and leave for school. So, you want to say bye?
Bye, everybody. I go to school.
Go to school. He was trying to get out of going to school this morning. He was pretending like he was sick, and it was hilarious. Because he was laying on the ground, and he was like pretending to go. Alright, are you ready for school?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna end the vlog here because I realized I didn't end it. I went to the mall with my friend, and I just got some wallflowers at Bath and Body Works. That's all I got today because I need some more for the bathroom. Now I'm going to get Aiden. I was gonna say Steven. I'm going to get Aiden from school. So I came home, Steven was still asleep. I'm like, seriously? It's like 1:30 and he's still sleeping now. It's 3 o'clock. I just got mad at him. Like, you're gonna sleep all freaking day? I was hoping that he would have at least changed the sheets or something for me, because I need to change the sheets on our bed today, and I didn't feel like doing it when I came home. And then tomorrow he's working, and I needed to go to the post office, but I'm not going to be able to because Aiden's got ABA in the morning from 9 to 12, and the post office closes at 12, so they open at 9 and they close at 12 on Saturdays, so I'm shit out of luck. I can't go. So the stuff that was supposed to be shipped tomorrow isn't going to be able to be shipped till Monday, but that's life. I can't have him go for me because he's not going to be home or close enough to go while they're open. But I'm going to go get Aiden from school now, and I'll talk to you guys later. Well, I'll talk to you next week because I'm ending it here.